I'm Woody Starnes of Cane Creek Farms, and we sell chicken eggs, blackberries, blueberries, uh, general produce, okra, tomatoes. We're going to be doing some elderberry syrup eventually. My grandfather started the farm in 1934, I believe. He'd raised produce, tomatoes and squash, cucumbers for more for like a big box stores. Eventually got into the big box stores, and uh, and that's what we got started. And that's why I just kind of carry on what he done. And actually, there'll be six generations of farmers on this farm. Purpose of this was I wanted a sustainable thing for myself. That's originally I started doing more for, well, once the county got all the land, it was sort of we still done a little bit. We didn't do a lot, and then I got to where, I was wanting to do more for sustainable for myself, and then I got to saying to my sons, I said, both my grandfathers on both sides of my family made a living selling produce. My grandfather here sold more to the big box store, A&P, and because actually about front where I got my truck parked, he had actually an assembly line. Everybody in the community worked for my grandfather, washed the squash and cucumbers, and had a cooler. And then my grandfather on my mother's side, he had a route in Charlotte, and he just grew produce, had a little truck, pulled in I went with him when I was a kid, and he would pull in these roads, and people come from everywhere. I mean, they just come out and buy stuff from him. And that's what I told my son. I said, both my grandfathers made a living doing this. I said, I don't know if you can make a living, but you can make a little bit of money off of it. I mean, originally you can make a living off of it, but it's not something you can just jump in and make a bunch of money. Mainly, I just love farming and gardening, but it's and more for my stuff. I'm growing produce that not only do I sell, but I eat. Well, my favorite part, my best part that motivates me the most is when I go to take it to the farmer's market and I have repeat customers and they tell me how much they love my product. And it's like one year, the lady come up here and said, I had some ugly tomatoes. I mean, they were just, she said, I'm gonna buy these ugly tomatoes from you because I know you grew them.